Welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. And in case you've forgotten who I am Kim. And this is my podcast, mainly about knitting, but sometimes a little spinning or dyeing of yarn is thrown in there. Which I have spun, and I have dyed yarn, but you're not going to see it this week because I need to work on it a little bit more. Anyways, I'm located right outside of Lima, Ohio, where I live with my father-in-law and my handsome husband and two kitty cats and a puppy dog and whatever insects or whatever might float through here. Today is March 2nd, and this is episode 241. Now, you can find me online on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress as Naturally Kim's Knitting. Then you can find me on Ravelry as NapiersKnits, and then we have a podcast group called Naturally Kim's Knitting Podcast Group. And there you can enter contests, you can ask questions, you can just, say hi, whatever you might want to. Okay, you can also find me on Instagram as knittin_Kim. I forgot about that one for a second there. Okay, just to head things up, I do want to let you know that I am an affiliate with Amazon, Knit Picks, Annie's, American Bible Society, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Mindwear, and Leisure Arts. Whew. But I say that only so that if you were to decide to go shopping at one of these places, if you could go through my blog, then I might get a couple pennies to help pay for postage, prizes, all those kind of things. Now, on to some of the fun stuff. We have just finished up, excuse me, 2 craft-alongs. So you know what that means. There are prizes going out. So the first one I want to do is the finished object knit-along. And you can choose from a $10 gift card to Amazon, Mindwear, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or Knit Picks, or a giftable pattern. Or one leisure arts item or a giftable pattern for up to $10. Yeah. Anyways, so our winners. Oh, and March is open, by the way. Our winners this month, Fizona, for one of her pairs of mitts that she made, I Now Hour for her lovely KAL, and Trylinda, who made a lovely KAL. Now, today is the 2nd, so these 3 ladies have until the 16th to get back with me and let me know what prize you might be interested in getting. Okay, then we had Tiaga Hilliard knit along, and I had I Now Hour made a beautiful dress. So I Now Hour, you can pick any Tiaga Hilliard pattern, and you can have either a Knit Picks, Amazon, Mindwear, Hobby Lobbies, or Michael's gift card for up to $15. So you also have until the 16th to get back with me. So what are we doing this next month besides our finished object? Well, let me tell you, for March's finished object, all you have to do is finish an object, take a picture of it, and post it in Naturally Kim's Knitting under the correct thread. That would be helpful. And if there's a pattern name, please make sure to write it down or include it, and you'll be eligible, for a prize next month from the same sponsors as this month. Now, in addition to that, we're starting a 2-month craft along. Yes, I had to make sure I put the right date on here. It will end on May 1st. Now, we're going to have 1 thread, but you can either enter cable patterns that you have knit or any of Alla Saenko's patterns. I'd love to see people do some of hers. She is so talented. But same thing as the other. Take a picture of your finished object, post it in the correct thread. If there's a pattern name, please include it. And yeah, then you'll be eligible for one of Alla Saenko's patterns plus one of the other prizes up to $15. And once again, oh, I'm sorry, that drawing will be on May 1st. I forgot what I was saying for a second there. Not me. I know. I would never do that, huh? Now, as always, if you're ever interested in donating prizes, please let me know, and I will try to get you on the, I will try to include you in the prize list. Okay? Not even try. I will do it. Now, looking ahead, May and June, we're going to either do the Knitting X-Pack designs or lace knitting. It'll be the same thing. One topic, one title, but you have two choices of what you can put up there. And yes, you can enter more than once. And yes, you can poly dip. That's just fine with me. Okay, now for what I am up to these days. I have got, I'll be ready to make another pair of soup kitchen socks before long, because I've been busy on these. This one, I'm working on the, I just started the knit one, purl one ribbing up here. But down here at the cuff, I did a knit two, purl two. And then otherwise, my vanilla sock. It's been so long. Yeah, I guess I started the knit two, purl two right there at the heel, and then just let it go all the way to the top. That's the one sock, so I'll be done with that in no time. And then this one, I have a little bit more to go in the cuff yet. But, yeah, nice variegated yarn. So, yeah, those are my soup kitchen socks. Yay! I have been working on them. I haven't just been sitting back doing nothing. Okay, then my grandson's sweater. I did it. I fixed the error, and I'm on the sleeves now. But let me show you this. Look at that! Pterodactyl, Brachiosaurus, and I've got a little green spot here, but I'm going to say it's a bug. T-Rex. So, yay! And the sleeves, I'm just getting ready to, I like to do my sleeves two at a time, because even with color works, I know it's going to be confusing, but that way I make sure they're the same length, and yeah. But this one of these will be just the right amount of length from the cast on that I'll be ready to start the mastodon. Then the other one I still have about, I think, a half inch, maybe an inch, and I'll be starting the stegosaurus. I think what they were. So yeah, isn't that exciting? So I should tell you, that's called the Dynamite sweater, and it's by Lori Macmillan, and the yarn I'm using is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek, and it is soft and it's sleek. I try to knit directly from the ball, and the yarn just slides off the ball. So yes, but it is very soft too, so I'm happy that I'm doing this. Then, oh, I should tell you, the colors are Pumpkin Spice and Kale. Then I have the Weeping Beech by Elizabeth Beech. I should say it's the Weeping Beech, B-E-E-C-H, by Elizabeth Beech, B-E-A-C-H. I'm using Kool-Aid dyed yarn, and don't get it mixed up here, because I finished the back. And I never took my progress marker out, I don't believe. No, because I wanted to wait until I showed it to you, and then I'll show you how far I am on the right front. I love those random little stripes, and then you got little yellow spots throughout it. It almost looks like a white, but it is very, very pale yellow. I use lemonade Kool-Aid on it, and it is for somebody very special in my life. She might have guessed who it was because I kind of gave it away last time. But I don't know if she watches or not. And if she doesn't, that's fine because she's very busy. I stopped this in the middle of a row. Oh my goodness, I hardly ever do that. I know why. Yet yesterday I was just too distracted to knit. And so I just put this down and I'd start reading. But this is the right front. Is that right? Might be the left front. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've made nice progress on that. And before long, I'll be decreasing at the neckline, so that'll be exciting. So yeah, there's my Weeping Beach that I'm making for a special gift for someone. I'm sorry, I can't give any more hints. But then I've almost finished. I decided to do all the tags at the same time. But these are my Advent socks that I've done since I've talked with you last. I've got one that I just got the toe done last night, so I didn't bring it out because I'm afraid I'll knock it off the needles. So there's a pretty yellow one. And these were all from Advent calendars. I've had the yarn, and I keep going back and forth what to do, And I finally decided on, after seeing Betsy, the Looney camper on here. Looney or... I may be saying that wrong. Is it Looney or is it Lonely? She's one of the people in our group. But after seeing her do Advent socks that she then had somebody fill, I thought that would be so much fun. So I'm going to send these out to my daughter with some money because she works at Target. So and they have a $1 area. So I thought I'll give her some money. She can go to that $1 area and just pick up odds and ends and put them in here and send them back. And I'm going to give her money for postage too. And that would be a nice little fun thing for us to do. Anyway, so there's a nice pink one. I do not have the listings of the paper anymore as to what colors these are. I had to do a clean out, and that one is sitting strange. It truly is. It's a green one. It just looks like it's, yeah, but oh well. There's a green one. If they're not perfect, that's okay. They're mine. I just finished this one last night. And then I have this beauty. Get the yellow away from it. Some of them I'm making two-toned, which I don't have any in here. If I have extra yarn for some odd reason, enough to do heels, toes, and the top ribbing, I will keep it and I will make a two-toned one. Yeah. So those are my babies. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 done. So I need, what, 17 more? Math is not my forte, so if it's wrong, sorry about that. What was my husband saying the other day? Something about I wouldn't like something because it has numbers in the title. He knows me pretty well. Okay, okay. It's time to chat. If you guys ever have any questions or something you'd like to talk about, just put it in underneath the show notes, either on Blogger, WordPress, or in Ravelry, and I read those almost daily, and or in YouTube, Blogger, WordPress, or Ravelry, and I just love it when you guys share things with me. But I have some things to talk with you. I have started my radiation. Last time I talked, I hadn't started yet. Finished 1 week, and now I'm on the second. I have radiation till the 15th of March. So, yeah, it's going well so far. Not feeling too badly. Every once in a while I hit a wall, and if I don't lay down, I'm in trouble. I mean, this was ridiculous. I came home from church a week ago. I hadn't hardly done anything, so this had to have been more stress related. And I was getting there trying to cut up an onion for lunch, and I say trying because all at once this wave of tiredness hit me so bad I couldn't even think. how do I do this? You know. So my husband, bless his soul, took over cooking, and I laid down and I took a nap. Then this last Thursday, it wasn't the same thing, but I mean, all at once, whew, tiredness. And I don't like to take naps. I have trouble sleeping at night, so I don't like to take naps. But there comes a point where you just can't stay awake. So that's what I did. But it's been going really well. And then any of you who have watched very many of my podcasts knows I'm a Christian. And I had some amazing things happen this last week. I went into radiation. It was my first true radiation. They have a setup time, but this is my first true radiation. And as I'm laying on the table, now this is at St. Rita's in town, Mercy Health now. But I was laying on the table getting ready for radiation. On their radio or playlist or whatever, there was, "This is Amazing Grace." You know, and that just put a smile on my face. I love that song so much. So then later on, I had a dream. Some dear friends, some I've met, some I've never met, but I know them. I know their faces. And they're all friends of mine. I was in a dark room, and all of these ladies came out from the darkness, encircled me, and prayed over me. So when I woke up in the morning, I actually felt like I had God's presence surrounding me. Pretty cool. And then, so I was telling our music minister about how This is Amazing Grace played over the speaker. Well, that day's sermon happened to be about grace. You know, and he just made the comment, "You are surrounded by grace." So I am just, yeah, I'm feeling extremely blessed right now. Many people have been praying for me, and that just helps me so much. I went in today. There's this one part of the radiation where I have to move my head like that, which it hurts my neck to do that, but you know, it's not for long. And this time I did it myself. Usually they're moving my neck. And I did it myself this time. She goes, "That's exactly right." I said, "Cool." So while they're getting ready to do the rest of this, I'm just remembering how I taught my grandson Tobias the word cool. So this is chatting time. So I'm just chatting away. Sorry. One thing just kind of leads to another, which may not have anything to do with the first thing, but oh well. As my grandson and granddaughter, they happened to video chat with us on Saturday night. And, well, it was poetry picnic day, because with their mom working at Target many nights, we can't have a set day. So generally Genevieve will take me back to Minecraft, and she will tell me what all they're, sorry, my phone just went weird. She'll tell me what all she's doing on there and everything. But then when it's Tobias's turn, he'll take me over by his computer screen, but I'm watching what he's watching. No commentary. You know, he doesn't talk during it. Saturday, he had Minecraft, yeah, up. He was he was trying to show us all the animals he has and everything. He doesn't quite understand about turning the phone clear around and all that to see it. But he would go, "Grandma, I got all these sheep. Aren't they cool?" And I went, when I heard cool, I just kind of smiled. So I was smiling and thinking of all this during radiation. And it just really helps, all these little things. My grandkids will make me smile all the time. So let's see. Trying to think. When I was going to record this, we had tons of snow on the ground, but the snow isn't there right now. Yay! Well, we have little bits here and there, you know, where they had to really stack it or pile it up, but not much. It's mainly mud now, which my doggie is so happy with. She'll roll in the snow, and she does enjoy it, but she can dig her nose in the dirt, and she can just have a blast in the dirt. So she's been loving this. So anyways, what you guys been up to? I hope everybody's staying healthy. I do think of all of you guys with this COVID. I've had to have 3 tests for it, and I've been very blessed that all 3 have come back negative. But I know some of you have other health issues, and I pray for you too. And I just hope you feel some comfort from the prayers that I pray for you. Let me know if you would ever have any prayer requests. Just go ahead and put them in one of the show notes, and I'll be glad to pray for you. Okay, just a reminder. My daughter does have a blog. She's been very busy, not been able to add to it much lately, but she does have a blog, and there is a link in the WordPress and Blogger. I'm trying to think. I could possibly, I could put it in Ravelry. I know that. I could possibly put it in YouTube. If I could, you have to get everything and nothing extra, and so I might be able to do that. But then I have a friend, Nina, who has her own blog, and it's Nina's at My House, and I believe it's every Sunday. She puts all kinds of links for knitting and crocheting and everything. She even has sewing things and things like that on there. But then she also puts some of her patterns in there once in a while. So anyways, that's Nina's at My House, and there's also a link to that there. Let's see. Knit Picks still having their Bear Yarn discount. They're also having a discount. My father-in-law turned off the light there, so I'm sorry. It's a little bit darker than it was. They're also having a discount on organization things. So you might want to check them out. And Michael's is having a 20% off all their regular priced items with the code 20 made by you. So anyways, just let you know every once in a while when there's something special out there. So I hope you guys have been having a great week, or great weeks. Sorry it has been so long. I'm trying to go, if the minute I say I am trying to go back to doing these every Tuesday, next week, I know that they told me that on your 3rd week of radiation, that's when all the side effects will hit you. And that's where you're going to become fatigued for more than just a day and things. So if that happens, no, there will not be a podcast next week. But if it doesn't happen, I will try to record one Tuesday. Maybe it'll be before things get real bad. Just a minute. So, I did want to give a reminder. The finished object winners are Fizona, I Now Our, and Trilinda. And then I Now Our won the Taiga Hilliard design. Anyways, I hope you have a great week or weeks. Hopefully, next week I'll be back. And I hope all of your crafting is successful. I hope you don't make mistakes, but if you do, I hope they're little ones and they're easy to fix. I love you. Big hugs. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.